Snapfire might be the strongest support in Dota right now, and XinQ at TI showed us exactly why. This hero trades insanely well in lane, shuts down pulls, and once you hit level 6, you've got kill threat on almost anyone. In this video, we will break down how XinQ completely bullied Phoenix out of the lane, controlled the map, and carried the game from support position. If you've been sleeping on this hero, it's time to change that. As a first look at Snapfire, she does have pretty good stats at level 1. Just with the starting items, she's got over 60 damage, 4 armor, and 525 attack range. It is shorter than most of the range heroes, but it is the same as Phoenix, and that's the hero she's gonna be laning against. However, the big difference comes in stats. Phoenix has 10 damage less at level 1 and also 3 less armor. That means you should be aiming to trade a lot versus him, as you win the trades. And if you win the trades versus enemy heroes, you should be playing on the same side as the pull camps, as they are very important, and by winning the trades there, you basically deny enemies a way to control the lane. This is exactly what XinQ is doing. His good trading allows him to make sure Phoenix doesn't block his camp, and then, by having some help from the Earthshaker, he gets a kill. You rarely will have a chance to kill enemies at level 1, but if you do, it's usually the result of wearing enemy down. Now, let's talk about Snapfire's E. This spell has been buffed to the point that it actually wins you lanes. It deals some fixed amount of damage along with your own, but what it also does is reduce enemy armor. That means every next hit of your E will deal more damage, as enemies will have less armor. This is really effective against heroes with low base armor, like Phoenix, as it reduces it below 0. That means with just one auto attack after using her E, it deals 84 damage. Combined with full Little Shredder, Phoenix loses half of his HP every time Snap is allowed to do that. It also gives you 5 attacks, something that Phoenix hates. While Snapfire is a hard counter to the Phoenix for all the reasons above, her being so strong means you don't really mind picking that hero into anything. You win lanes with your E, you've got stun with a small blink on your W, and your Q deals crazy amount of damage. Back to XinQ. What he's been doing constantly on this lane is making sure Phoenix doesn't have a pull camp, as Lotus Minute will be the only time he doesn't block the camp, and there are many reasons for that. First, he wins all the trades, so he doesn't need to worry about being there, and it's way more likely that Shaker will help him than Medusa helping Phoenix. Second is the fact that Phoenix is very weak early, but he gets stronger with levels, and denying the pull camp is gonna cost him a lot. And the third one, Medusa doesn't really threaten Shaker, and she has less damage than him. That means leaving them to 1 vs 1 is going to be beneficial for the Shaker, as he's able to deny some creeps and basically free farm, as long as the lane is near his tower. And look how much he cares about that block. He actually follows Phoenix as well, as GH knows that there's no impact on the top lane by him. He's going to try and stack for Medusa, but XinQ knows it and blocks the mid camp with a ward. Nigma has Medusa and SF, so it's crucial for GH to make some stacks. Now this sequence is beautiful. As you can see, he's abusing his right clicks a lot, as with 2 points in his E, as long as you wear enemies down, you will have a kill threat. Notice how he's always on the right side of the lane. He's understanding the matchup between the heroes, and he knows that he doesn't need to stand behind his melee core, as it's hard for Nigma to kill him. Now, he knows that Phoenix is low, and all he has to do is just wait for him to show up. He does, and Snapfire gets a kill, and at this point, Phoenix will struggle a lot in this game. To finish this off, he even blocks the small camp again, denying any way of recovering the lane once again. The rest of the laning stage goes as you can expect, as Phoenix dies one more time. Now, at 8 minutes, he's gonna go once again and rotate to secure the runes. This is where you should be getting your points in your Q. It scales way better than E, as this spell is mostly used to win the lanes. Now, your Q max out deals 420 damage at 9 seconds cooldown, and it also slows. When he gets a double kill, he's halfway to level 6, and that's where his game is gonna take off. There's a fight going on the bot lane, but he really wants to get his level 6. As soon as he does, he TPs there to use his ultimate, and then he kills the Beastmaster. Then he's gonna save his Warlock with 1 W and gets dominated creep with his E. This hero ability to do a lot of things at once is one of the most important things about her. As long as you play few games, you will realize which spell of yours is the most important one, as honestly, there are cases for every single one being that, depending on the game. And as for the items, you don't need anything specifically other than the arcane boots. Even though your spells don't cost a lot of mana, you want to be using 4 of them constantly, and you will eventually run out of mana. Other than that, you can build whatever your team needs. Stats are good, Glimmer is good, Solar as well. That's the thing on this hero. Your spells do so much that you don't need to build anything specifically, and you can play it as 4 or 5, and you are pretty good laner. The only thing you need to worry about is using your ultimate off cooldown, and the best way to do this is just to go with someone that has a stun. As long as you do, it's very easy to get kills. Just keep in mind that commitment of 2 heroes and their ultimate means you would much rather get a kill on a core, not a support. If you used enough ultimates and killed enough heroes, this will allow you to get a shard. It is actually very strong pickup on you, as it not only allows you to one-shot creep waves with it, but also heals the target for 200 HP. This helps a lot with some initiators that don't carry a blink, as it deals crazy amount of damage. And that's honestly one of the best support heroes when it comes to winning the games while still actually supporting. While you rely on your teammates a bit, all you need from them is just to go in and hopefully have a stun. And other than that, you actually have enough damage and utility to win fights. Your spells deal damage, stun people, slow them, and reduce armor, you name it. For that reason, however, you just need to keep in mind that you need to stay outside the fights and cast from far, because you should be number 1 target for enemies. If you did, however, the game plan should be easy for you. Keep using ultimate of cooldown and make sure you farm in between with your cookie if you have a shard, or your Q and W if you don't. I said this before, but in PUBG games you having ability to push waves will make your game so much easier. If you feel like your team doesn't control the map, you can farm a wave in less than a second while not even showing. And if your team is ready to play the game, you offer a lot what they need. For that reason, I think picking Snapfire might be a good idea right now. Your E wins lanes, Q and W push waves, and the ultimate wins fights. So basically, you get everything you need on one hero. And that's why this hero is so strong right now. You can pick your playstyle depending on the game or even situation in it. You're losing? Retreat to using W on waves and wait for a good fight on your turns. You're winning? Keep up the pressure and use your damage combo to kill enemies. Having this kind of versatility is very rare, and in Snapfire's case, you can change it without changing your items. XinQ played a perfect game and they managed to eliminate Nigma thanks to his performance. If you want to see more of hero guides, let me know in the comments. As of now, like the video and subscribe to the channel as I will be posting different kind of guides in the upcoming days. See you!